Down.
Good half, team.
Great half.
Let's go, Danny. Hey, you going crazy? I ain't gonna lie.
Danny going crazy right now.
Danny.
Yeah.
It's the team vibe. The team vibe is good.
Oh, I see you, Danny.
Let's go, Chris.
No way.
No, sir.
Crazy. Tremendous.
The snatch block.
Where the foul at?
Where the help on
Post
that
defense
corner?
is incredible.
Yeah, good pass.
Play ball.
To the wing.
Yeah,
For three.
We get it back. Oh, thank you.
I'll switch you.
And now let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Charlotte Hornets. At small forward, Josh Okogie. At shooting guard, Brendan Miller. At center, Mark Williams. At the other guard position, LaMelo Ball. At the other forward position, Nash. The head coach of the visiting team is Charles Lee.
Welcome, everybody, to here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Williams is out there with Nash, and it's Okogie in at the small forward. And for the Rockets, running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Thompson is out there with Alperen Sengun, and it's Van Vliet in at the 1. Here we are, Greg, in Game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
Greg, what's the key thing Fred VanVleet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Van Vliet. Shoots. They get it back. And Thompson kicks to Van Vliet. He can't get that one to fall. And here's Charlotte. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Van Vliet. Following the bucket by the Hornets, gets the three-pointer to fall.
Van Vliet has proven more than capable as a legitimate three-point threat. Knocks down the jump shot there.
Here's Nash. No good off the back of the rim.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Brooks, the pass to Thompson. Misses the three. Hornets have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Pass to Miller. Down low. Here's Nash. It's rebounded by Sengun.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now, here's Nash. The shot, no good. Rockets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Brooks up on top. They kick it out to Green. Van Vliet on the wing. No good on the 3. Hornets trail by 5. Okogie, the pass to Nash. From beyond the arc, drills the three-pointer.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
To the inside, here's Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. And he's able to get it back. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. There's 1:34 left in the first quarter. Green taking his time here. Just 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Miller finds MP. It's up a 3. Thompson with the rebound. Houston in the lead. And the wide open shot from Green. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle.
Substitution on the court.
Stolen by Brooks. On the court for Charlotte. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Nash is out there with Nurkic, and it's Okogie in at the 3 slot.
Man, what a fearless drive by Brooks, going right into the defense there and drawing the foul.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. This is not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shines bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Van Vliet passes to Easton. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Hornets trail by 8. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. Şengün, he gets it in there. And the Rockets lead by 10.
Boy, Van Vliet, just great vision and feel for the game.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Pass to Şengün. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Şengün's got the lead up to 12 now for the Rockets. Inside, here's Nash. Can't cash in from close range.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Eason's shot is good.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
The shot's good from Nash.
Boy, what a nice find from LaMelo Ball. You can tell this guy loves setting up
2
his
minutes
teammates.
remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Van Vliet passes to Eason. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. And Doris, a new era began in Charlotte after Michael Jordan's departure as owner in 2023.
And Kevin, with that ownership change, there's always a transition period. And
it's been all about Dylan Brooks for Houston.
Will score. Your Rockets 47. The Hornets 27.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. At the guard positions, Van Vliet in green. Brooks is out there with Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the center position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And Thompson sends it back. Here's Brooks. It's rebounded by Charlotte. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta, where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Okogie, the pass to Nash. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Thompson.
Oh, the officials are all over Charlotte.
For Charlotte, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
The 9-foot shot. And the rejection by MP. Over to the left wing. Ball feeling it out a bit. And that one, good. Ball's got the first bucket of the third here for Charlotte.
what a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And that's turnover number 2 on the game, doing a nice job in terms of ball control.
Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. Now the pass to Nash. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And a look now at the Hornets' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Saturday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat.
And for the matchup with the Celtics, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Ball kicks it over to Nash. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Passes to Okogie. To the paint. Williams. And Williams is right there. Williams has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. To the middle. To the left side wing. Pass to Easton. Now here's Van Vliet. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
You watch Şengün, he has all the moves on the interior.
You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years. A lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Ball, the pass to Williams. That shot misses. Great defense that time from Şengün. Here's Thompson. Yep, that one goes in there. Thompson's got 8 points.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
And the Hornets call time here. Charlotte making a switch here. Bridges. Rockets leading by 23. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. Out on the wings for him, Miller and Bridges. Williams is out there with Nash, and it's Ball in at the point guard.
So many ways Smith can hurt you, really showing us all what he's capable of.
Here's Nash. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It's a jump ball.
And so here's Charlotte to the paint. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And that one is good.
Williams.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Bridges against Thompson. Here's Van Vliet. Back to Brooks. 5 to shoot. A putback. Hornets with the rebound. Nash has got 4 rebounds in this game. That's tipped. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Ball. And Smith with the stuff.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
Charlotte shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Ball kicks to Nash. Over Smith. Brooks grabs the board.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps.
At the line for Houston, Alfred Sengun. One shot.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ. Sengun with the traits every coach loves.
Here's Mann. He's covered by Thompson. And he banks in the layup.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season.
Great choice. That's a difference maker. There you go. I know that'll help.
It's going in.
Good game last night.
Keep it going. Now we're rolling. Just like that. Let's go.
I run this.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. focus.
I see him.
We'll get the next one.
Get your mind right.
Man, I can't even watch this.
We're here.
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Focus, focus. Y'all ready to lose?
All the way.
On the way. And a foul. Get on the way. Get on the way. Get on the way. And one. Let's go, let's go, let's go!
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Your confidence is gone now.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Turn it up! Turn it up!
Hey, yo, help.
Yo,
Yeah,
set it up!
let's do it. And what?
get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Let's get this started already.
Come on, man. Who got the ball down?
One more.
Hey, coach.
All right, so here is my success on how I was successful in Proving Grounds. I was ranked number 22 to 25 in the world, and I was using this build to use to compete in the Proving Grounds in 1v1. Now, this build is a lockdown build. It's a two-way perimeter shot creator. You have a height of 6'4" and wingspan of 6'11". Now, I love this build just because it can have a
Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter.
It's not
let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And for the Hornets, Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with MP. And it's Williams in at the 5 down low. And so off the tip, it's Charlotte. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Now Holiday. Here's Brown. There's the 3. Holiday, that one's good.
Well, if you look at Holiday's three-point numbers, they're more than solid. It's an underrated part of his game.
Now here's MP. Stan, last year was an epic season for the Celtics, obviously ending with their 18th title.
Yeah, they were by far the best team in the league all season. 64-18 in the regular season. They had the 5th best point differential in league history, led by the most efficient offense of all time. A very worthy champion.
And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, BA. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
Dash misses.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Now here's Porzingis. Off the mark there with a 3. Pass to Bridges. Here he goes. Oh, okay!
Oh, my God.
Assisted by LaMelo Ball. If you get any space, LaMelo will find you, so be ready.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The floater. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul.
And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday. Fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
Williams, the second chance points on the tip-in.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Now here's Brown. Really played well against Indiana in his last game. Holiday finds Tatum. Boston again missing.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. Boston's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. White with it. He's picked up by Miller. Pass to Tatum. MP with the block. And they'll keep possession. White. Great D that time from Miller. And so MP will bring it up for the Hornets. They trail by 1. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
Yes, the first of 4 meetings between the teams. They should be quite familiar with one another by the end of it.
And while these aren't rivals, a long season series is one you always want to get the better end of.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Charlotte. Mann comes in for LaMelo Ball. The Celtics also with a sub. Pritchard's checked in. Now here's Mann, coming in off 12 points in his last outing.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Nash. And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
And just using the size advantage he has. I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
Here's Brown. Outside Holiday. It's hauled in by Nash.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Boston has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Porzingis, and he gets the bucket.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
Hornets trail by 4. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. We talked about some of the challenges that they'll face tonight, not the least of which is defending Jason Tatum. He said the guy plays with so much confidence. He's a great scorer from all 3 levels. He can go for 40, 50, 60 in a night. We just have to try and make someone else beat us.
Allie, thank you. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Tatum's got energy and stamina to last. You see it with how quick he consistently gets out on the break.
Now here's MP. No luck on that one. Nice D from Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
Yeah, just an instinctual pass by Holiday. The moment he saw the opening, he was moving the ball.
Miller outside. It's Bridges on the wing. MP against Tatum. Unloads. Nash misses. Celtics lead by 8. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
Substitution on the court.
Porzingis against Nurkic. Pass to Nash. Denied by Tatum.
And there's Tatum's length showing up at the defensive end. What a play.
Miller and Bridges are the wings. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with MP, and it's man in at the point. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Miller can't get it to go. Boston's shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Stan, we've seen a resurgence for Kristaps Porzingis over the last few seasons. What changed?
Well, Brian, he really dug down into the numbers, identifying his best shot profile and really focusing on that. It's helped his efficiency. A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
Left side, Holiday. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Nash has got 4 rebounds in the game. Bridges passes to Nash. And that one drops for him. Yes. Nash has got his second basket on the night.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Pass to Brown. Again, the miss by Boston.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Brown. After the basket by Charlotte. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Holiday passes to Brown. Lets the 3 fly. The Hornets pull it in. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And missed free throws are killers, especially when you consider how many they miss. Hopefully, they stay late to practice after that one.
And so it's Boston. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You got to like what we're seeing from Brandon Miller.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
On the floor for Boston, the perimeter pairing. It's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the 1. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Tatum. They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed. Miller against White. Miller, the pass to Nash. Nice D from Tatum. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And the basket is good. Nash has got 6.